Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know.
So why is she recording? She just said she started recording because the baby started crying. So she decided to stop in the middle of the door and say, hold on, this is what we not gonna do. Every time he does this, I'm gonna record. So my question is, what is your intention? What are you trying to do? What do you want from this? What are you trying to prove, and to who? The baby's crying. So what? He's going by his father's house. I don't understand.
No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible.
Now you can see she's following him to the car. You talking stuff, you being loud, you following this man to his car. You don't have to do that. If a man is going to pick up his son, pick up his child, why would you need to say anything to him at all other than the health of the child or something important that need to be discussed? If nothing important needs to be discussed, then what are you talking to me for? Why are you talking to this man? If it's like that, I'm saying. If you got a good relationship, then fine. But there's no need to antagonize this man walking behind this man to his car. It's just not.
3 weeks in a row. Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're going to record that. And it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
Now she just said it's up with me. Just know that it's up with. I hate females that talk in that masculine tone, this threatening tone, like as if they're gonna beat somebody ass, like beat up a man ass. That's just stupid, man. That's stupid. Like, why are you trying to be at war with me and I'm just trying to pick up my son? It don't make sense. And the mother, that's the mother recording, by the way. That's the mother recording. She gonna start yapping her mouth next, and you can see where she get it from. But it's sad that men got to go through this kind of stuff.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass bitch. Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at? Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that bitch.
So as you can see, man, that's a whole hot mess. That's a hot mess. It's going around. It's getting around, going viral. Other people talked about it, but I had to put my spill on it because seeing something like this, seeing a man have to go through this just to pick up his child is truly appalling, man. It's truly sick and it's sad to watch. And I don't believe that a lot of women understand that they don't have to be so ugly. They don't have to be so nasty. They don't have to be so angry when the man is just trying to take care of his child. He's showing up. Even if he's not showing up in the capacity that you want him to, he's showing up to be a father to his child. How many men have not shown up? How many men have decided to just, literally act like they don't even have a child and not do nothing? Don't pay no money. Don't go see their child. Don't spend time. This man is showing up. And I'm going to say this much. He obviously has a child court order to pick up his child, because if you look at the nature of that exchange, you can tell she didn't have power to say that he can't go with his dad. Just imagine if that man did not have a court order to pick up his son. Just imagine if he didn't go to court and get that order. That woman, she would not let him go with his dad. She would not let that child go with his dad. Question: How many women do you think are using that power right now in today's society to not allow their child to spend time with their father? It happens every day, all day. It happens all the time. And it's sick, man, because if men don't go to court for whatever reason, some guys just don't like court. Some of them just don't like, the situation where the government getting in their business or whatever. But either way it go, when you create a situation for a man that's trying to be a father to his child, and it's so toxic, it's so dysfunctional, it's so much drama, that's going to make the man kind of not want to be around. It's going to make him kind of not want to deal with you. It's going to make him want to stay away. Could you imagine the amount of stress that PJ Washington was under while she's recording him and he looks at her like, are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, the baby crying, but it don't matter. Like, why are you sitting here making it a scene? Why are you making this an issue for me? Let me pick my son up and let me go about my way. And when you know you're going to somebody's house like that, and you know you're going to have these type of issues, you're not going to want to return. I don't care who you are, unless you just like drama. Some people make a conscious effort to truly try to have peace in their life. Peace. That's it. Peace. And when anybody or anything threatens that peace, they feel compelled to fall back. And I think this message for a lot of women out there, man, y'all have to understand that y'all have so much power. You can be a family builder, or a community builder, or you could be a community destroyer. There are some great women out there, man, doing some awesome things, being some great co-parents. I know some my people in my family and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are doing a great job at co-parenting. Women do great jobs. There are a lot of great women that do a great job. But then you have women like this. They do exist. They do exist. And a lot of men have to go through this. They have to either dance through these hoops to try to keep her happy so that she won't use the child as a pawn and take him away when she wants to, or she just makes it hell. She makes it hell to deal with her. And men are just kind of like fed up. Men are tired. Men in general in today, 2025, man, this stuff is being exposed more and more because it's way too many women that just don't have the awareness, the regulation of their emotions, don't understand how to communicate in a way that it can be productive, so where they can get somewhere without yelling, screaming, the sassy attitude, the difficult, disposition. It's sickening, man. Our society is dying because of women and people in general like this. Not just women, it's men too that got to work on this shit. Don't get me wrong. But I'm speaking about this situation right here regarding a baby mother, because they hold the key a lot of time. They hold the key a lot of time to a lot of men being in their children's lives. And they seem to not understand that they are the reason why a lot of men are not in their kids' life. I talk to so many men and I can't express enough. So many men are going through this. So many men are dealing with women that refuse to allow them to be a man or be a father or be in a child's life without these type of stipulations or demands, or jumping through these hoops to keep her happy, to her satisfaction. So she wants to be God. She wants to control all the cards. She wants to make all the decisions. And you just a sperm donor in her eyes. You have no power unless she says so, unless you go through the court. And again, a lot of men just don't like court. A lot of men don't like hospitals. A lot of men don't like court. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. But why should a man have to go to court? Why should a man have to fight for custody of something that's rightfully his? The whole system is rigged, man. Let's just be real about it. People like Brittany Renner have made it to where a lot of men are not in their kids' life. And you got a lot of kids that grow up to be adults and they wonder why their father wasn't around. Well, if you look at this video, that's probably your mama. That's probably your mama. That's probably the way your mom did your dad. And that's why your dad probably kind of fell back a little bit, because he didn't want to deal with her bullshit. Somebody sitting there saying, oh, that's just an excuse. You fight, you do whatever you got to do to be in your child's life. Listen, every man most likely will fight and do everything they can to be in your child's life. But you can only fight so much. You can only do so much before you decide to choose yourself over being stressed out and possibly dying of a heart attack. You have to understand that everybody has the right to self-preservation. Everybody has a right to survival. So Brittany Renner, man, people like this, it just angers me so much because I see what she's doing to the man and I understand what he's going through. Looking at his face, he looks like he's just, ready for it to be over with. He's pissed off now at the end. His wife, she called his wife a name. His wife damn near wanted to jump out the car and fight her. This could have got ugly, man. All because you walked with this man to his car talking shit. You didn't want to give him his book bag at the door. You wanted to hold it and go to the car with him to keep talking shit. That was stupid, man. It didn't make a lot of sense at all. And a lot of fellas, man, fellas got to be accountable. You got to understand what a demon type of woman like this looks like. And it's hard to tell. I understand it's hard to tell. You got to be able to recognize a demon when you see one. And guess what? She going to have a fat ass. She going to be pretty. She going to have all the things that you might think is attractive. And you're going to see that smile. You're going to see that warm greeting. You're going to think that this girl is it. But you don't know how fast she going to transform on your ass when Mad Day come. When Mad Day come, or the moment she dropped that baby and y'all not together, and you get to see who she really is and the ugliness that she really has in her heart, you get to see that she has no interest at all in being rational. She just wants to hurt you. She just wants to hurt you. You heard what Brittany Renner told him. She said it's up from here on out. Now, you don't follow this man, antagonize him enough for him to tell you some shit to get you up off of him because you messing with him. The man came there peacefully. He walked away from the door with his child, and you messing with him. You got him to the point where he's telling your mother to suck his dick. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think men need to have more control in that situation. But again, he was under duress. The man was under stress. He was pissed off. His mother, her mother, I don't know the history of her mother and him. Her mother could have been known for doing these type of things. Obviously, she always acts like this. Obviously, she had already had interactions with him in this type of manner before in the past. He wouldn't disrespect, I'm sure, some wholesome, sweet woman that's trying to do the right thing and make sure this thing go properly. But he would do that to somebody that's a demon, or the mother of a demon, I would say. And it's sad. The whole situation is sad because guess what? It all happened right in front of the child. The child is the one that's going to feel the pain from all this when the adults can't get it together. The child is the one that's going to suffer, man. At the end of the day, it should be about the child. Why does the child come last, it appears? Well, and women would hide behind the fact that they think they're protecting the child. You think you're protecting the child, but you're hurting the child. The child needs his father. So what is your point? He's crying. And I'm going to address that as well, because the fact that the child is crying, yes, it does show that PJ probably hasn't put the time in that he probably needs to for his son to fully be used to him and accept him on a regular basis. It's a telling sign. I'm not going to play it one side. It is a telling sign that something is not necessarily what it should be. But you got to take into account that PJ Washington is an NBA basketball player. He's a traveler. He travels for a living. He makes the money to be able to give them money for child support that they're crying about, $11,000 in a bank account, which I think is better than most children have. It's kind of on the low end for a celebrity child, but he's only 4 years old. I don't know their arrangement situation. I don't know what their situation is. I mean, he might have money for his child in his own account. She doesn't have to know that. That's none of her business. That's his child. And what he has for his child in his own account would be something that she's not privy to. So he may have more than $11,000 for his child. She's speaking about what's in her account. That's what she's speaking about, which she can see. It's not about her, though. It's about the child. With PJ Washington, man, he's a basketball player. He travels all the time. It's got to be tough to make a real strong connection with your children, with your child, when you're constantly on the road, when you're constantly traveling, you know, you're in different cities, different states. You playing basketball, you got to go to wherever you playing ball at. He plays ball for Dallas Mavericks. I'm assuming that they live in Dallas as well. But if they play against the Lakers, he's gonna be in LA. If they play against the Memphis Grizzlies, he's gonna be in Memphis, and so forth and so on. The man, he has a traveling profession. He's not going to be the ideal dad that's going to be walking the kid home from school every day, because he doesn't have that profession, unfortunately, you know, until he retires. And most of these NBA players, NFL players, they oftentimes talk about how they missed so much because of their career, playing NFL ball, playing NBA ball. They sacrifice so much. But look at the benefit of it, the amount of money that they make. Look at the lifestyle that their children are able to have. They sacrificed a lot, and they're not there, but because of that, their child experiences a very comfortable lifestyle. And it may not take all the pain away, but we do know that, you know, they are benefiting from it. Especially if the father is putting some savings up and making it to where they can follow up in their own careers later on in life, creating a doorway for them to come in. A lot of NBA players, their kids end up playing basketball too. Same for NFL. There's different things that can come from, you know, these celebrities and these sports, these professionals that have these kids. These kids can benefit in many ways. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's one of those situations that, you know, it's unfortunate. It's sad to see play out on social media, which they posted it. Brittany Renner and her mom posted it on social media for the world to see. For some reason, she thought that was a flex. For some reason, she thought she was going to make him look bad. And it backfired. It backfired. Everybody's getting on her ass, rightfully so, because it's toxic, it's dysfunctional, and it's just quite sick, to be honest. I haven't seen nobody, man or woman, validate that behavior. 3 weeks in a row, she says he picked his son up and the son was crying. Okay, so that gives you the right to record and hold court in the middle of the doorway and make an announcement to him that we're not going to be having this. All that's toxic, man. That's toxic, regardless. Allow him to build his own relationship with his son. If anything, you should be trying to help the situation, telling your son, baby, it's going to be okay. You're going with daddy for a little while. Calm down. It's going to be okay. Or close the door. Close the door, go in the house, and mind your business. It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated, man. But that's all I got, man. Until next time, y'all subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about what I said. And holla at your boy.
That's what I do it for. You know I got motion. Even though I be joking, get to the bag. Got me waking that folks up. It's deep as the ocean. Been through the fire.